guys, it's Nasim here. Now, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is a very interesting watch because it was criticized way more than the Apple Watch Ultra, and I wonder why. Now, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is around $500 before tax. Meanwhile, the Apple Watch Ultra is $800 before tax, and based on my personal use, both of these watches are very identical. The Galaxy Watch 5 Pro has an amazing battery that allow me to get multiple days of use. It has a great build quality that is very comparable and durable to the Apple Watch Ultra, and it has a great integration system that makes it work really well and offers a premium experience. And in my opinion, the only benefit that the Apple Watch Ultra has over this watch is the watch bands, because the ones on the 5 Pro do suck. But other than that, it's a great watch that I think should be shown more love to. And despite the pros and cons that I have with the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro as a whole, I still wanted to share my experience with you guys to help you decide whether or not it's actually right for you. Now, the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro has a 45mm display that was more than enough when it comes to size. Everything was very easy to read, colorful, vibrant, and felt very high quality compared to the older Galaxy watches. Samsung has also decided to get rid of the rotating bezels, but you're not missing out on much since you still can rotate it using a digital bezel. Now, in my opinion, the rotating bezel responded a little quicker than the digital, but I didn't mind it too much since it still was pretty fast. Now, something that I really liked about the display was the fact that it handled fingerprints really well. No matter how much I touched the screen, my fingerprint never took over the screen, even when I put lotion on. Now, the last thing that was a major improvement for me when it comes to the display was the responsiveness. Like whenever I was scrolling through the OS, I got much less lags compared to the Galaxy Watch 4. Everything felt sleek, and I really loved all the little animations within the display. The battery was very impressive. I made it to my third day without needing to charge my watch, and during that period, I would check notifications through my watch, change music, make calls, and even track my sleep. And I was amazed how I could track my sleep and still be able to last that long since it's doing a lot of work when it's not on. I also used it as my alarm clock, which put extra strain on it due to strong vibrations. And one thing that I will say is that if you do get the 5 Pro, the biggest benefit of the battery is that you won't have to stress charging it often. Like when it comes to many other watches, I'll get about a day and a half, and there are times where I will forget to charge it or accidentally fall asleep with it on. But with the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, I have that extra breathing room and can afford forgetting to charge it without having to worry as much. Also, my 3-day period was based on the fact that I went the extra mile and use extra functions. So if you're someone who isn't going to go to bed or use sleep tracking or any other extra features, the battery will last even longer. Now, when it comes to charging, I will usually charge my watch when I'm in the shower or getting ready, so it'll take about an hour and a half to charge it to 100%. Now, when it comes to the watch bands, I remember when I first pulled out the 5 Pro and how confused I was when I seen a new watch band. And if I'm being honest, I didn't really like it because it's too difficult. And while it was annoyingly complicated at first, after a while I started to like it a little bit. I like the look, but putting it on is not fun, and honestly, the Apple Watch Ultra is much better in this category. And this is a personal preference, so if you're someone who isn't really fond of the new bands, you can always cop a third-party classic watch band to make your life much easier. Now, currently, my watch is on One UI 4.5 and Wear OS 3.5, and I will say that in terms of visual experience, it looks very similar, but compared to last year, there have been some significant changes. The Google Assistant is on the 5 Pro, which is great for many people that use voice commands on their smartwatch, and just like everyone knows, Google Assistant is very sharp when it comes to recognizing commands and is a much better alternative to Bixby. Every app that I went to wasn't flashy, but that's pretty much a good thing. Everything was straight to the point so that you're not wasting too much time toggling through your smartwatch. And the only problem that I had with the Google Play Store was its lack of apps. They don't have every music app and many other apps that I don't really bother with or are really boring or not even official. But overall, it still has that same look as the Galaxy Watch 4, but feels much more smoother and more premium. You still get those same functions that you're familiar with, and Samsung was able to capitalize on that aspect. Now, it's safe to say that whatever sport or workout that you do in your daily life, the Samsung Health app will have a tracker that specializes in that exercise. Like right here, you can see all of the different workouts and sports training that this app has in its catalog. I also love the fact that if you're into hiking, the watch will remember your previous trails and routines so that you can access the GPS and run the same one. Also, you can use Backtrack, so basically if you go hiking, reach the end of your trail, and want to get back to your starting point, your watch will give you the route to go back. And that's a pretty cool and useful feature. My favorite thing about working out with my 5 Pro is that it'll notice that I'm on a jog and basically decide to automatically track it for me, which again is a really helpful feature when I forget to mainly do it myself. Now, the last thing that I liked when it came to the fitness was that after I was done my run, I would check my progression on my phone and it would tell me the stats of my run. So not only did I know what was going on, but I also knew what I could improve on. So coming to my final conclusion, I think that the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is a really great watch that has a lot to offer, and if I'm being honest, I really do think that it's better than the Apple Watch Ultra. And I say this because I think that on the Android side of things, most people will get the exact same experience as the Apple Watch Ultra, and they won't have to pay an extra $300. You'll be able to get Google Assistant, you'll have a really premium look, you'll still be able to get really good apps, and you'll still be able to do mostly everything that the Apple Watch Ultra can do, which makes the 5 Pro a much better value. And even if you don't want to spend that, you can get a very similar experience with the regular Galaxy Watch 5. And there it is. my review on the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. Now let me know down in the comments, do you guys think that the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is better than Apple Watch Ultra in terms of value? Let me know. And if you guys made it to the end of this video, I'd like to say thank you for sticking around. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe. It'll be very appreciated. And as far as social media, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.